Burnout isn't caused by working too much, it's caused by working without seeing progress. You don't feel burnt out by working too much. You feel burnt out because you've been working so long without seeing any progress. This is the only reason you're feeling burnt out. And a lot of people get this wrong. They think burnout is, working too much on a certain thing, but actually 99% of the time you're not even working too much. You're just not seeing the progress that you'd want to see on that specific thing that you're working on. So if as an artist you've been pursuing this career for so long and you haven't really gotten that far with it, this video will resonate with you. So when you get burnt out, it's usually after you've put in a lot of effort into that specific thing that you're pursuing. You've done sacrifices. Maybe sometimes, you haven't gone out with your friends because you're really dedicated to this thing. You maybe have put in a lot of money into this project that you're working on. And with all of that, you're still not seeing wins or any momentum. For people that don't really know this feeling, imagine if you're trying to lose weight and every day you're running, you're not eating that much, you're trying your absolute best, you're literally doing everything to a T, you're following all the instructions, but you're not seeing any wins, momentum, nothing. The scale is not going down. And that's the kind of feeling you have when you're burnt out. You're putting a lot of effort, you're sacrificing a lot of stuff, you're doing all the habits, tasks, etc. that you know that you should be doing, yet you're not getting anywhere. And that is the point of feeling burnt out, not because you're working too much. So your brain just starts thinking, what is the point of all of this? Why am I putting in so much work if nothing is changing? Your brain wants the best for you and your nervous system, etc. I'm not going to go like full doctor on you guys, but your brain is sensing that whatever that we're doing right now, it's not working and we got to do something else because we're not feeding ourselves with dopamine and all these other like brain chemicals. What we're doing right now isn't working. We got to move on. But sometimes your brain, wants the best for you, but it doesn't reflect the actual situation that is going on in real life. So in order to kind of fix your brain and not get demotivated and keep going whilst you're being burnt out, so you can finally actually, pursue the thing that you're trying to pursue, you have to make it a little easier for your brain to realize that, hey, we're actually doing some progress. Because if you don't do these steps, you're always going to get burnt out with every single thing you pursue, whether that's in regards to music, life, etc. You have to learn these things in order to always keep going with whatever project you have going on. If you don't learn these things, it's going to be very, 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 very hard for you. So the first thing you want to do is you want to shorten the feedback loop. Now, what this means is the feedback loop is pretty much the time between the effort that you put in into what you're working on, the results, and then feeling rewarded. So that is the feedback loop: the effort, the results, and then feeling rewarded because you've gotten the goal that you wanted for. And what you want to do is you want to shorten this feedback loop. You want to make it as quick as possible. So burnout happens when the loop is too long. So like, let's say you post content for 30 days and only after 30 days, you might see some growth at the end. And your brain absolutely hates that. It wants the reward right now. Your brain doesn't understand that, we got to post content for 30 days and only after 30 days we'll get something. Your brain wants something right now and we have to feed it. So what you want to do is you don't want to wait for big results. So instead of thinking, did I get like 10,000, 100,000 streams on this song? Look at it more like, did I even make the song? Do I like the song? Did I actually go out of my way to post the song? And those are immediate feedback signals that you have to teach your brain to not get, so depressed about your situation. Okay, now this one's very important also. You have to track inputs that you control. Your brain is always going to want to control things that it cannot really control. So this could be, like the streams that you're getting, the views that you're getting on social media. Maybe if you're selling merchandise as an artist, the sales, the streams, the followers. These are the inputs that you don't generally control. You have to focus on the inputs that you do control. You don't look at how many views did this piece of content I posted got. You think of it more like, okay, I was supposed to post 3 times today. Did I do it? I was supposed to read like a page of this book. Did I do it? So stuff that you can generally control. Instead of thinking, why didn't this video blow up or why didn't this song blow up? You track like, did I do 1 video a day? Did I do one idea of a song per day. All these little small things really do teach your brain to feel progress every day, not only when numbers spike. If you get into that feeling where you just feel happy when you have, a lot of streams, you're teaching your brain to only reward yourself when the actual thing happens. But what will happen if you're waiting a longer period of time for that thing to happen, for your song to blow up? You're gonna end up like depressed or something like that. So you gotta teach your brain to feel the progress and be happy of the progress, not only when you get 1 million streams. You have to engineer the small wins. A clear small win is something that proves that you're moving forward. It's not like, again, back to losing weight. It's not like, did I lose 2 kilos today overnight? It's, did I wake up and had a small 5-minute walk inside of my apartment or something like that. Small wins isn't like, did my song get 1 million streams, but it's more so publishing one piece of content about the song every day, doing one small story every day, just getting better at making music, those small little improvements every day. Your nervous system runs on dopamine from completion. So that's when your nervous system is the happiest. When you want something and that's completed, that's your nervous system is super happy. Your nervous system runs on dopamine from completion, not on ambition. Instead of thinking, I need to grow like this fast, you engineer small wins every day that stack on top of each other and reward your nervous system. So for example, not, did I get 1 million streams on this song? It's more so like, did I post a piece of content today in order to get those 1 million streams? You try to do one improvement, one thing that will lead you towards that goal. For example, getting 1 million streams. You engineer those small little wins. And if you do this, your nervous system will learn that at the end of the day, you finish the day undefeated, even if the results lag a little bit. So yeah, guys, hopefully this video helped you out just a little bit. If you guys do want to get closer to like 1 million streams or whatever, you can use Moshpit Media down below and you can promote your music on there. And if you guys want to join our music business community, SoundMind, where we can help you make more money in music, set up your artist backend, etc., check it down in the description below and you can join if you'd like. So yeah, that's been it for this video. Thank you.